What's the most jaw-dropping way karma hit a jealous cousin? Derek applied to 12 schools, all Ivy League or equivalent, despite his 3.2 GPA and mediocre SATs. His dad hired a $5,000 college consultant to polish his applications. I applied to 6 schools I could realistically afford, plus MIT as my reach school. I wrote my essays on my lunch breaks at Subway, surrounded by the smell of bread and pickles. March rolled around, decision season. Derek got rejection after rejection. Cornell, Harvard, Yale, Stanford, all no. He ended up with one acceptance to our state school, which he called beneath him. Meanwhile, I was accepted to 5 of my 6 schools with partial scholarships. Then MIT's decision came out. I checked the portal at midnight, hands shaking. Accepted. Not just accepted, accepted with a full ride based on need and merit. I screamed so loud, I woke up my entire apartment building. My mom cried. My dad, who'd never graduated high school, sat in stunned silence before asking me to explain 3 times what full ride meant. Derek found out the next morning through our grandmother, who'd called everyone in the family to brag. He texted me a single word: congratulations. The next few weeks were a blur of paperwork, housing forms, and orientation prep. MIT sent a thick enrollment packet with forms due by May 1st. I submitted everything April 15th, paranoid about missing deadlines. I got confirmation emails for everything: enrollment deposit received, housing application processed, and orientation registration complete. May passed. June came with a list of summer assignments and a welcome email from my assigned advisor. I worked extra shifts to save money for winter clothes, since I'd never lived through a Boston winter. July 20th, I got an email that made my blood run cold. Dear admissions office, after careful consideration, I have decided to withdraw my enrollment from MIT. I will be pursuing other opportunities. Please process my withdrawal immediately and release my spot to a waitlisted student. Thank you for the opportunity. Sincerely, my name. It was dated May 2nd, sent from an email address almost identical to mine, just one letter different, and at the bottom of the email chain was MIT's response: we're sorry to see you go. Your withdrawal has been processed. We wish you the best in your future endeavors. I called MIT admissions in a panic. The person who answered sounded confused. You withdrew in May. We already released your spot, and your financial aid was reallocated. The incoming class is full. I sobbed for an hour before rage took over. Someone had done this. Someone who knew enough about me to create a convincing fake email, who knew when to send it, who wanted to destroy my future. Then I remembered, Derek had been at my house on May 1st. Our grandmother had thrown a dinner to celebrate my MIT acceptance. Derek sat sullenly through the whole thing while relatives congratulated me. At one point, I'd left my phone and laptop on the kitchen counter while helping with dishes. Derek had been alone in there, getting water, for almost 20 minutes. I checked my laptop's login history. May 1st, 8:47 p.m., a new login to my email from an IP address I didn't recognize. May 1st, 8:52 p.m., account creation for a Gmail address one letter off from mine. May 2nd, 12:01 a.m., an email was sent to MIT admissions. But Derek made one stupid mistake. He'd used his own laptop, and he'd forgotten that our grandmother's Wi-Fi was under my account, because I'd set it up for her. I had admin access to the router logs. The IP address matched. Derek's MacBook had created the fake email and sent the withdrawal. I didn't confront him first. I went straight to a lawyer with all the evidence: identity theft, fraud, and since MIT was in Massachusetts and we were in California, it became a federal crime. Wire fraud across state lines. The lawyer contacted MIT's legal department. They took it seriously. If someone could fake withdraw one student, they could do it to others. MIT's IT security team found Derek's digital fingerprints all over the fake email. They also found something else. He tried to access 2 other student portals, but failed the security questions. MIT reinstated my admission for the spring semester, honoring the original financial aid package. But I wanted Derek to face consequences. The FBI actually showed up at Derek's house. Apparently, educational fraud involving federal financial aid is something they take seriously. Derek cracked immediately, claiming it was just a prank, and that he thought I'd figure it out sooner. His parents hired an expensive lawyer who negotiated it down to probation and community service, but the damage was done. Our state school found out and rescinded his admission for ethics violations. The story spread through our town's Facebook groups. Derek's dad, who owned a local business, lost several major clients who didn't want to be associated with the scandal. The best part? Derek's college consultant, horrified that this might reflect on their business, sent an email to every college Derek had applied to, explaining that they were terminating their relationship due to ethical concerns regarding the student's behavior. Those colleges flagged his name in their systems. Derek ended up taking a gap year, then community college, then finally transferring to a for-profit online university that his dad had to pay cash for, because no respectable school would take him.